So it is time for an update, guys. We have AFNAN's 9PM. Very familiar with this fragrance. Phenomenal. Been wearing it for a very long time. We're battling it against Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This fragrance right here is getting harder and harder to find these days. I don't know what's up. I emailed them and they said this fragrance is discontinued. We understand, you know, it's disappointing when your favorite fragrances get discontinued, blah, blah, blah. But you've been able to find this every now and then at discounters, which is great. So I don't know what they're doing with the production. It's getting harder to find. I have a video where I compared 9PM, Ram Silver, and Attar Al Wasal's Al Watania, or Al Watania's Attar Al Wasal. So I did a comparison. I picked the winner of the dry down, the opening, overall winner, best quality. Go watch that video if you'd like. I'll link it up here. Today we're just going to do an updated quick review against these two, 9PM versus Ultra Male specifically, if you guys just want to get right to the point. So we'll get into this. Right now this is sitting at about $34-$35 Canadian at Fragrance Buy / Fragflex, a great discounter. You can go check them out. They're linked down below. You can also check out Joma Shop, and you can also check out Perfume online, get a $5 off coupon. So there's various ways to get this fragrance and many others at a discounted price, heavily discounted price. Also Joma Shop, I always recommend them for watches, etc. Very, very good watch prices there. So let's get into this. I'm just going to spray this on my clothing right now and we can talk about it. So 9PM, and then we'll do Ultra Male on my right arm here. Let's talk about this. So this scent profile, we'll describe the Ultra Male scent profile just to refresh you guys, and a reminder, Ultra Male's on this arm, 9PM's on this arm. So the Ultra Male scent profile is essentially pear, cinnamon, and vanilla, and it's aggressively sweet. It is super sweet, very strong, very in your face. Typically, it's more worn for partying, clubbing, house parties, or very cold winter days. That's how I would recommend wearing this fragrance. This is not a fragrance I recommend wearing in the summer, especially during the daytime. It's too sickly sweet. It's too strong. You're going to be cloying. You're going to be annoying. You don't want to be that guy who smells like cologne. So wearing this fragrance, make sure you do utilize it in that colder weather or kind of partying, clubbing situations. Let's talk about the openings. So we have 9PM, which is unmistakably Ultra Male. Like, it smells like Ultra Male. It smells, without having the original Ultra Male to compare against, it smells like it's 99% accurate. You have pears, you have aggressive cinnamon, and you have vanillas. There's no way, if you didn't have the original Ultra Male by you, that you would think this is anything other than Ultra Male. But there is something different. There is something different. So smelling Ultra Male, the one difference is the opening of Ultra Male has a slighter, juicier, stronger pear accord. This sweet, almost juicy pear accord is more prominent in the Ultra Male opening. Again, these two scent profiles right off the bat are like 95% plus as far as 9PM smelling like Ultra Male. If you don't have Ultra Male near you, you wouldn't even know. Like, this smells perfect. In the air, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna tell the difference. If you're trying to capture this scent profile, this is a perfectly adequate fragrance. So don't get me wrong, just being picky to be picky. For the point of this video, the Ultra Male DNA has a slightly fresher, sweeter, more aggressive pear note right in the opening. And you can notice it. It's almost like 9PM is a little more balanced with more cinnamon aggressive spice rather than more pear juiciness. You still smell the pear, of course, in 9PM, but it's just not so prominent in Ultra Male. But like I said, it doesn't really make a difference, but I do need to make you guys aware of that. Now, does it change the fact, you know, oh, should you not get this? Is it not worth 34 Canadian? Please, like, give me a break. This is absolutely worth it. And I will say about this one compared to the other inspirations is overall, especially in the opening, 9PM does have the best quality. It really does have the best quality. It's well-rounded. It smells good. Doesn't smell synthetic or harsh in the opening or the first few seconds, or, you know, it's not a fragrance you say, just wait, let it sit, give it a minute. No, it's good to go. First 1 second on your skin, in the air, on clothing, it's good to go. So it's great quality. Now, when you go into the dry downs, as the opening kind of settles, and I have experience with these fragrances, I know what it is 1, 2, 3 hours in. The only difference really, and it could be a big difference, though I don't think you need to freak out too much, is technically speaking and objectively speaking, from me testing it out on skin, having these for years, doing other comparison videos, 9PM does not last as long as Ultra Male. What that means is, you know, yes, you can smell Ultra Male 8+ hours on your skin, and yes, you can smell 9PM at the 8-hour mark, but the strength radiating from Ultra Male is going to be slightly stronger. Is it enough to make a difference? Is it enough to not buy it for, again, $34, $35? No way. but we're being picky. That's the point of this video. You also need to make sure though all things are even. So let's assume, you know, you did one spray on skin on your arm, your skin of Ultra Male, and you did one spray on skin on your arm of 9PM. So the same body part, one spray, you know, on skin. That's how I do my testing. It needs to be exact. And yes, Ultra Male after that 8-hour mark is still stronger. So 9PM does have okay longevity and okay projection, but compared to Ultra Male, if I had to pick one that's the stronger performer, it just pushes a little more and lasts longer, it is Ultra Male, objectively speaking. Again, it's not a huge deal. The quality of 9PM is great, but I do have to say Ultra Male is a little stronger. It's a little bit. It's not aggressive. This will still get you through the day. We're just being picky because that's just what we're doing for the purpose of this video. Again, I'm trying to hammer this point. 9PM is so worth it. We're just getting into the nitty gritty here. Compliment factor, you won't notice a difference. You will not notice a difference. People will be able to smell 9PM, so don't even worry. You'll get the same compliments with this as you do with Ultra Male. It's just Ultra Male is just a little stronger as far as projection and lasting power. So overall, now I don't need to make this video drag on. We've actually hit all the main points. Overall, it's an extremely accurate scent profile. In the opening, very, very accurate. In the dry down, very, very accurate. We did all the nitpicking. We got it out of the way. All things considered, it's still very accurate. It's great quality. 9PM did bring good quality, and the performance is still good for a fragrance in its own right. But compared to Ultra Male, it's just a little less performing as far as projection and longevity. With that being said, at the current prices at discounters or wherever you find them, let's just assume for the purpose of this video, say like 35 Canadian or just under 30 bucks USD. Is it worth it? Absolutely yes. If you've never smelled the Ultra Male scent profile, should you blind buy this? And I say yes. It's absolutely blind buy worthy. If you smell this fragrance, you've essentially smelled Ultra Male. I will go as far as saying that. Yes, you know, a little bit of a pear sweetness with Ultra Male in the opening and a little bit stronger. But all things considered, all things even, if you smell this, you're going to have an extremely good sense of what Ultra Male smells like. And you might even say Ultra Male is redundant. So I do recommend it. I do think it's worth it. This is not a partnered, sponsored, anything like that type of review. I bought this with my own money. I'm reviewing it because I want to review it for you guys. I just want to make that clear. You can check the link down below. I have affiliate links where I do get commission and a kickback, and I just buy more fragrances to review for you guys or check out stuff you want me to check out. So it's linked down below. I did direct link it. If it's out of stock at Fragrance Buy or Fragflex, the other links there, Perfume Online, Joma Shop, are worth checking out. And other things in general. I have coupons, codes, all that down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're rocking today. This is definitely still worth it today. And I still do like it, and I still do wear it from time to time. Always appreciate your support, guys. Check out the links down below. And per usual, I'll see you in the next video.